Good morning, everyone. This is the Scott Man. We're live here in Lexington, Virginia. We're in the middle of the Shenandoah Valley, as the Appalachian Mountains are just to the west of us a little bit, although you can't really see it behind all the buildings. And to the east of us is the Blue Ridge Mountains. It's actually a very pleasant morning here. It's in the mid-upper 60s. The humidity's really gone down since last night because I stayed a night just north of Lexington. And it should be a very beautiful morning here. And also, today is the 4th of July, so happy Independence Day. And as well as happy birthday to the United States of America. And if you don't live in the United States, well, happy 4th of July, because it's the 4th of July everywhere. Alright, let's head into downtown. Hey, we're right in the main part of downtown. As you can tell by the time, we're on Washington Street. Right in front of us is the Washington and Lee University. And according to the sign, the university was founded in 1749. This was before the United States actually became a country. Yeah, I'm just waiting for that truck to go by before I speak any further. But yeah, very nice downtown area. A lot of stores are probably closed today because it is the holiday. But still, there's a few people out and about this morning. But although Rockbridge County, which Lexington is both the county seat of Rockbridge County and also an independent city, Rockbridge County's been around for a while, but Lexington actually only was founded in around 1777. Well, it actually wasn't even named Lexington until a year later. A lot of history in here, as the Confederate General Robert E. Lee actually was buried over where the Washington and Lee University is located, and also Stonewall Jackson actually had a house here as well. And then in the Rockbridge County area, not necessarily where Lexington is, but in the general county, Sam Houston actually was born around here. But he played a major part in the formation of the Republic of Texas during the time when Texas was trying to gain independence from Mexico, which eventually, in 1845, Texas became a state. And somewhere out in that direction is going to be the Stonewall Jackson house, so we're going to actually head over there in a little bit. Actually, to be honest, this is probably the true part of downtown, because yeah, this is actually Main Street right here. A lot of historic buildings over in here. And actually a little bit of a continuation of the shopping district. Yeah, for around this time of the year, usually the humidity is it's usually supposed to be higher than this, so this is actually pretty uncommon to have the cooler springtime weather, especially in the early part of July in Virginia. But yeah, looking around downtown, yeah, it's definitely a lot different than when I did the video in New Philadelphia, Ohio yesterday. Because once you get over to this part of the country, a lot of things change a little bit with the downtown environment. So you move on from the Midwest to the Mid-Atlantic. And really quick, right here we have the Lexington Presbyterian Church. They have a pretty nice structure. But we're starting to get a little bit out of downtown a little bit, so actually gonna turn back this way and I'm gonna head back over to Washington Street and head over to the Stonewall Jackson house. And right in front of us is the Stonewall Jackson house. This is actually where Stonewall Jackson lived not only lived but owned from like 1858 to 1861. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't really go in right now because it's not open till later in the morning. Yeah, pretty cool though. And then right next to it, built a little bit later, is the got some cars coming in now. Anyway, I was about to say that's the Davison Tucker house, which is built right next to it. Let's go back over to Main Street. And I hear somebody's dog. And right in front of us, we actually have the First Baptist Church, another historic church right in front of us. And actually right over here, over at the campus, it's actually going to be where we're going to check out Lee Chapel, which is where General Robert E. Lee actually is buried. So let's walk on over. And right in front of us is this is the Lee Chapel. This is actually built on the grounds where the Confederate General Robert E. Lee actually is buried. And as you can tell, it's actually right on the Washington and Lee University grounds over here. And actually, the Virginia Military Institute is actually very close to here too. It's just to the north of here. But yeah, definitely a pretty beautiful campus over in here. Go up these steps and I can see a little bit better. Yeah, very nice chapel. Can feel the nice breeze here as well. But yeah, I can hardly see any clouds in the sky, which is quite awesome. Yep, and before we close today's video, I'm going to head over to the Maury River, which is just to the north of here. And we have made it to Jordan's Point Park. We're just on the northern edge of downtown Lexington. This is actually kind of like an island almost, if not an actual island, as this is a part of the Maury River. You can see a small dam right down there. We got the main part of the park. We actually got some people playing soccer right now, and you never know. You could be looking at future athletes in the World Cup. You never know. Yeah, speaking of the World Cup, yeah, the United States actually made it to the round of 16 this year. They lost 2-1 to Belgium, but they definitely played quite well. Actually managed to prevent Portugal from getting into the round of 16, as in what they call the group of death. It was Germany, United States, Portugal, and Ghana. Germany came out first, the United States came out second, but lost in the round of 16, but oh well. Actually, I think the quarterfinals for the World Cup's going on today. Hey, let's head over to the main part of the river. Look over to our west of the park, you actually see a little bit of the Appalachians over there. And right over here is the main part of the Maury River. Get better be up at the top of this ramp over here. And actually, we're right in front of a larger dam, and right over there is U.S. Highway 11. Yeah, pretty cool. But yeah, not too far away, like about a mile or two northeast of here, is the intersection of Interstate 64 and I-81. Actually, beginning on I-81 next, gonna head up to Waynesboro. Gonna be doing a video there, which Waynesboro is gonna be on the foothills of the Blue Ridge Mountains. Can't really see them too well from here, but So over on the other side, obviously Highway 11 and also I-81. Well, this concludes today's video here in Lexington, Virginia, and this is the Scott Man signing out.